Hey guys, Thomas here. If you're anything like me, you're probably have a little bit of a sense of overwhelm with this whole coronavirus stuff. And what I find most annoying is that whenever you go on social media, Facebook or whatever, it's just like there's nothing else anymore than coronavirus, and most of the posts there are not really helpful. They don't do much to lift me up or give me actually anything actionable to do. So now that that's the case, I've decided that we should accelerate a plan for creating a community group for Trackify users and use that right now to make it work and make it a place where we can actually get some good information, not about coronavirus, but about what else is going on, what you can do to make your business work, to get the opportunities, find the opportunities that are out there, how to find your audiences, how to deal with the changes that are currently about in our society, and when they play out, how they play out, right? So those are all considerations that are going to happen that we'll face in our business. We have to make some adjustments. Of course, online shopping is and will still be alive and kicking, and possibly kicking up great, right? Amazon has just hired 100,000 new people to meet the pent-up demand for online orders, online shopping. So obviously, with using Shopify, we're in the right business that if we can make certain adjustments, will give us an opportunity to strive, because we're actually helping the people that have to cope with a slightly different circumstance and environment right now in our society to make those adjustments. So we just have to figure out how to properly target the people, and of course how to properly provide value for our customers, so that we actually serve them and we actually do something good and beneficial for them. So what I want to do here is, we wanted to, and we've planned that for several weeks now, but I decided to accelerate it and don't sweat the small stuff, and figure out how to get people in and make sure they belong in and stuff like that. We're just gonna do this very informally right now. So what's gonna happen here is, you're going to get access to a private Slack team, a private Slack group. It's going to be free access. If you get in now, in the next 7 days, it's going to be free access for you forever, as long as you're a Trackify user. Later on, we will make this an add-on that is a paid edition for certain plans in Trackify, and an included edition for the higher plans in Trackify. So that's the plan where this is going with the Slack group that we have started, and we're open up the doors here for free to get in for the next 7 days. Right? So let me just show you a couple things that you'll get immediate access to. Number one, we recently held a 2020 analytics workshop. That was a live workshop, and we recorded the calls. And this is they are here in as a channel in the Slack group that you'll get access to. You'll get access to watch these videos here. There are some videos, some live call recordings, discussions in the calls. So you get all that. You get access to that. All right. Then the Slack team itself, there will be channels there for specific topics and for general discussion, and we'll be able to support each other. You'll be able to touch base. I'll be in the Slack team myself personally on a daily basis, helping answer questions that are kind of like the scope of this is, it's meant to be support beyond support. Obviously we're already providing support, one-on-one support for Trackify users in the in-app chat, but a lot of times we can't really go into super depth topics about how to target on Facebook, how to make your audiences work the best, and stuff like that. And obviously Trackify is an essential tool here for Shopify if you're looking to improve your targeting, improve your optimization, find the best audiences in your Shopify store. Trackify is the tool of choice to do that. And a lot of times the support that we can give you with the training that's inside the app and with the in-app chat that we can provide is still kind of like leaving people scratching their head. So how do I actually do this yet? now, right? And so that's what we want to do with the Slack group, is really provide some access to special trainings, special live webinars, special chat groups where we can support each other with what we know and what we find out, but you get also more access to me personally, and I'll help you out personally with any questions there that you may have, going beyond the support that we're already providing in the in-app chat. Okay, here's another bonus and an example for future bonuses along those same lines. I just recently held a really cool interview with my friend Scott Raleigh, and he's been an awesome online marketer in e-commerce and Shopify for several years now. I think he started in 2014 and 2015, and he recently sold a shop that he just built up from scratch since last September of 2019, and he sold it for over 7 figures, so low 7 figures, right? And so that's an awesome interview. He shares a lot of insights and how he goes about building the pixels, building the audiences, building the brands, and then actually packaging those shops so that they can be sold off and he can still continue to go on his brand building and exploration with his own shops. So you'll get access to this video. It's an interview about a half an hour long. You'll get instant access to that as soon as I have it edited ready. So here's a screenshot where we actually are in the interview together. I'm finishing this up. The team is finishing this up, editing this. That will be in the Slack team as well, and the Slack group as well. Again, in the future, near future, this will be a paid add-on to Trackify, but for the next 7 days or until further notice, you can get into the group for free, and it will remain free for you as long as you stay in, as long as you keep using Trackify. Stay hopeful and stay positive, and keep your mindset in a place where you can actually recognize the value that there is and filter out all the noise, all the BS, all the manipulation, all the agenda, all the propaganda. And that's what we're going to have in this group, where you have a protected environment where we kind of keep out all the BS and focus on our entrepreneur mindset, focus on how to target our Facebook audiences better, target our ads better, using some really cool tools. You already have the tools, Trackify, and I'll give you some really cool tips on specifically how to use them. All right, so just go ahead, if that interests you, just go ahead and put your information here, and I'll see you in the Slack group. Thanks a lot. This is Thomas signing off.